Hey guys, back at it again. I haven't done anything lately. You can kind of see it's all pretty much still the same. I think I showed you guys I got this water tank holder on. Welded that bad boy on. But right now I'm doing some 3-point pieces that I'm going to put on the bottom, right here and right there. And then once I measure the top, I got 2 more pieces going there. So I cut some flat plate and made some holes in them. You can kind of see here for the 3-point. So I am going to weld a little bit, and I think I'm going to go ahead and video that this time because I have been horrible about showing me actually putting it together. I just gotta find something tall enough here that I can actually set the camera on. So that kind of looks like where I'm at. So I got these 3 pieces put together. Get my handy dandy MIG welder. Tack it together and then weld it. Alright, now it's tacked together, and then this is going to be the first piece for the 3-point. Now I just got to weld it together. So, here we go. In a millisecond, because I am horrible about setting down my pliers and losing them. I try to keep them in my back pocket, but that don't work out so well all the time. Alright, here we go. All right. See if it's bright enough where you can actually see. Get that little smoking weld going. I think I'm going to hold off on the top here because I'm going to probably want to put some flat plate right here and on this side. So I think I'm going to hold off on those welds for now. But I'm going to go ahead and weld a flat plate here and then one on the other side. This way it's enclosed and we don't have to worry about getting any water or anything like that. I know that it's going to sweat because metal does that, but I'll end up putting weep holes in certain places wherever this way the sweat can get out, but we don't have major weather like snow, rain, all the fun seasons that we have up here. So I'm going to weld a couple more of these together and then I will catch you guys up. Hey guys, so this is where I'm at. I waited a day to do it, but this is where I'm at right now. As I said earlier, I was going to make these wonderful things for the 3-point. So I got to attach those. You can see I already grinded this side here. I attach those here on either side. So I'm going to get started with that. Figured I'd show a little bit more work, like I said yesterday. So I think I'm going to set that right about there. Yeah, that's pretty decent. We'll see what we can get out of it. Actually, maybe I'll come back over here. Trying to find a good angle for you guys. Maybe right there. That ought to be okay for now anyways. Makes the videos a little bit longer, but at the same time it kind of gives you a little more information as to what the heck I'm doing. Granted, most of the time I don't even know. So, MIG welder. Set this up where I want it. That's about right. Tack that on. Put one tack on and make sure I'm straight. Doesn't look like it's that straight. I'm gonna find my hammer real quick. And this one ought to work. Looks pretty close to where we want to be. So that's pretty close. That is fairly accurate. Alright. Get my handy dandy chair. One out here. Yeah, it didn't look too shabby. We'll say that part's done. I'm gonna have to go all the way around it. So, good. Decent view here. Not too shabby. So I'm going to come up from the front before I move to the back. a large gap I had to fill because I wanted to make sure it was straight. It's kind of dark, but can't really see it. Yeah, in just a sec, I'll get a flashlight. There we go. You can kind of see there's a pretty big gap to fill, so I'll probably go over that another time. Grind it down a little bit, make it look pretty. And then I did the front right here because I haven't done the fronts on these yet. You can kind of see. I did the fronts up top, but not on the bottom. So now I'm going to swap to the back. Try and keep my flashlight on it. Maybe you guys can see a little better. There we go. If you can see in the camera here, but you can see a pretty large gap. What I'm going to do is probably just fill this in and then weld over it. Normally I'd probably take an extra piece of metal and stick it in there, but structurally it doesn't need it that way. Closer and kind of see how I filled in the gap there. As I said, it doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be there. then come back up the side right here, kind of fill it in a little bit, make it look a little prettier. Something about looking pretty, I don't know. Doesn't have to really look pretty, just needs to do the job, right? But sometimes, you know, gotta look a little prettier. Alright, so here we go. So that's the beginning of the 3 points going on. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Don't need to watch that, but then I'm going to put the other, the middle piece, probably somewhere around here. I got to measure it first, but I'll make sure to record that part. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I got the 3 point done. Yay! I'm going to do some grinding on it. Let me get my flashlight. I know this, for some reason this camera is really dark. I'm going to do some grinding on it to kind of clean it up, like on the outsides right there for the pins. But I got her on. That's the top piece. I forgot to turn the camera on, otherwise I would have got you. I got everybody to see it. I got these two pieces on here for the 3 point, and I got that on there. All the pins are welded. You can kind of see this a little better. Now I'm going to grind those flat just for aesthetics. It's not really obviously that big of a deal, but you know, just kind of like this stuff here, making it look pretty, right? And then you can kind of see that one over there, and then up top here. So I'll grind some of that flat. The rest of it we're going to paint over. I don't want to do too much grinding on the corners, you know, like right here and up there, just because that's more of the structure piece. So, but so far so good. We're moving right along with this thing, which is exactly what we want to do. So far this is where we're at then, and I'm going to end this one today. You know, anybody who's been watching has definitely seen this. We're still waiting on the other chair to come in, which it hasn't, obviously. Tomorrow I'm going to weld some angle iron up here, have it come down to the frame right here, and then weld that together so that this way when we have the water tank full up here, we don't have to worry about any weight issues, any bending or anything like that. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks everybody for watching, those who are watching, obviously. Don't forget to like, subscribe, send it to your friends if they're interested, and I will catch up with you guys later.